Good evening.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, lady, and everybody as well. Remember, turn your cameras on so I will be able to take a look on this. Well, see, people, today we have the homework. I don't know. Did Marisela, did you send me the homework already?
Yes,
Sarai? You
but you
sent
didn't
it.
read it.
Okay. So I don't remember. I remember Catherine did it, David did it. So good. Thank you, guys. I'm sorry, Sarai?
You didn't answer.
Okay. Really. So I don't remember. It's because I receive a lot. So, good. Well, people, that's basically what you have to do, right? We are getting almost to the end. But only this week, actually, guys. And the next one is the last week. So this one, we are going to be practicing a little bit, listening as well, guys. We are going to review again the listening exercises, but today it will be an interview day. Okay, so we are going to be looking for questions. You know how to answer. You know how to answer now open questions, so it won't be any problem for you. So that's about it, people. So let's see. And guys, we are going to begin. Before we start, let me know, how was your day today? I want to ask, let's see. David, how was your day? What did you do today?
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, sir.
Today, I get my home very late because I went in the morning to the social security, and then I get home about 8:30 a.m. And after that, I just get a little food to eat, like a breakfast at morning, and then take a rest until 11 11:30 a.m. And then I wake up to make some food, to me and my little daughters, uh, because as I told you, my wife is already working. Yeah, so I'm taking care about them too to the daytime. And after that, let's see, I was doing my homework that I sent
Mhm.
you like like an hour ago. Yeah, and but I did by hand, in a piece of paper over there. And when I came here to my job, I pass it to a Word, and I send you. Yeah, that's what I did today.
Okay, good, excellent. Sounds like a pretty busy day, but taking
Yes.
care of your family is something we can enjoy, right? So
Yeah.
that's good. Great. Let's see. Let me ask Sarai, what about your day? How was it? How was your day?
Good evening. My day today was pretty nice. It was busy, but so it could be. A little bit sleepy because yesterday I was studying at night, but I survived. That's it.
Okay, you survived. That's good. Excellent. Let me ask right now, what about Marisela? How was your day today?
Hello, good evening.
Good
In
evening,
the
lady.
morning, I went to work and then I had lunch. I went out early, so I took an hour nap in my hour of lunch. And
That's
then
good.
I got back to work in the afternoon, and I came out early in the afternoon too. So I couldn't make dinner because my I don't know how to say, my gas didn't work. So I just eat a Maruchan for dinner.
Okay,
So that's it. That was all my day. And then
good.
I colored a book with a mandala, I think it was. It's a very pretty coloring book that I bought for my son, and it was interesting, so I colored one page.
Okay, hey, that's good.
Yeah.
Excellent. Let's see, people, let's go right now. Let's begin with today's class, guys. And yesterday we were talking about open questions, right? So you answered the questions, but there was something missing. There was not a story included, okay? So try to include the stories. They help you to speak more and not to think that much about what can I say? I don't know what to do here. Probably you get like, I don't know, you get into troubles trying to find a definition or trying to give more details. So the story is simple, right? So try to do that, guys. Well, we are going to start today, guys. We are going to start practicing one set of questions right now. Question number one, tell me about yourself. Question number two, this is the question number two. How do you deal with stress? And question number three, this is question number three, okay? So imagine that you are in a job interview, you are interviewing somebody, you come, you ask, okay, tell me about yourself. Well, blah, 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 blah. Okay, how do you deal with stress? I do this. Well, when you fail, how do you deal with failure? This. But remember, try to ask additional questions. For example, if the person says about his or herself that he likes to support people, ask the person, well, when was the last time you helped someone? How do you help that person? Do you think it worked? What could you have done differently in that situation? I don't know. Be interactive. That's what I want you to do. Okay, try to be interactive, try to give more details. Okay, that's what we're going to do. And let's go right now. We are going to start working in trios, guys. Let's go right now. Let's practice with these three questions.
Yo tengo todo el cartel, una sección. Y vamos a hablar de cultivar. Sí, lo que llama
Let's wait for everybody, guys. Let's wait for everybody. They're coming. We are going to start with our interview today, okay? Okay, guys, we are going to begin. I will make sure that a lot of people pass, so don't worry, you will have that chance. So I'll start right now with Morena. We are going to start with the interview. Okay, so people, please, everybody pay attention to it. Try to see when I ask the question, try to imagine that you are the person that is in front. Try to see what the possible answers to these questions could be. Okay, try to make it interactive. So guys, we are going to start right now. Let's begin. And Morena, let's start. Please tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, about me. Well, I live in Soyapango. I am 44 years old. I study in the university in accounting, and I work in one company in Colonia Escalón about in department accounting too. I am auxiliary, and well, my life experience in the work is an accounting. I worked for a deal company, maybe 8 years, and this year I started to work in another company, and I started the university because I have technician in accounting, but I try to obtain my diploma in bachelor accounting, and well, I think only that.
Okay, great, excellent. So let me ask you, you mentioned you live in Soyapango. So
Yeah.
tell me 3 things that you really like about Soyapango and tell me 3 things you don't like.
Well, in this neighborhood, when I live, this is very quiet. Is I don't know how do you say, or what is the word? It's in the central Soyapango, but it's the neighborhood is private and it's a very quiet. And this is I like it because it's a very quiet. It's when security is different to other with other neighborhood in Soyapango. And another things I like it in Soyapango is the mall, because the malls is very close to my house, and you don't need to move to San Salvador, because the mall there are very far away, they are very close. And another thing I like is the supermarket, because the supermarket there are very close too. And I don't like is I dislike for me the traffic jam, because all the time there are traffic jam. But my house is a central, Soyapango is a good advantage live here. And another thing is the public transportation, because all the thing is the buses are full, and it is don't like. And another thing is the street, because all the street there are patches. I don't know what is the, maybe holes in the street. I don't like it. And the street there, Soyapango, there are very small, or I don't know, angosto, I don't know what is the word, but this is the, I don't like it, the street in Soyapango.
If you were
And
if you were the president, or let's change it, if you were the mayor of the city, what would you do to solve these problems that you just mentioned?
maybe I will fix the street, all the street of Soyapango. And
How will you do
maybe-
it? So where would you get the money? Imagine that you are in a campaign. Try to convince us that you are going to change everything.
Mhm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm. I don't know. Only I try to, maybe I formulate a new taxi, maybe.
A new taxi?
For yeah, for fix the street, or not.
Taxis on the street. What do you mean with this?
For getting the money for the fix the street.
Okay.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much. We finished with the evaluation. Thank you. So, lady, let's see.
I feel bad.
Why do you feel bad? Let's see. Do you think you did a bad? Did you give me bad answers? Do you think it could be improved? What do you think that was your problem? Let's see, tell me.
Because
you
I
feel bad.
only,
Why do you feel bad?
but I think all the time I feel nervous, and when I speak, I feel nervous, and I think is I don't know, is do you see my
How
nervous?
can you fight that problem?
You see my nervous.
Maybe, and just maybe, that could be an excuse. I don't know, I'm not saying that, but I don't know, sometimes we say that, no, I do it better when I am alone. When I am speaking by my own, I do it better. You know why we believe that we speak better when nobody's listening to us? Because nobody's correcting us. That's the thing. And that's why we believe that, yeah, I do it when I speak alone, when I speak with my cat, when I speak with myself, I do it in a good way. But the problem is that nobody's listening to us. Nobody's telling you, hey, that's a mistake. So probably you are just begging you off, excusing yourself. Try not to excuse on this one that I get nervous and that's why. Don't worry, okay? So try to follow the recommendations that I give you. The next time that I ask you or another teacher asks you to present, remember your previous mistakes. So that's something you can do, okay? I'm not telling you that it's incorrect what you are doing. Todos nos vamos a equivocar siempre, guys, okay? So yeah, I even do mistakes in English still. Por a veces se me van verbos, no conjugo cosas, and I realize that I didn't do it. So that's normal. It's not our language. Even Americans, they make mistakes too. So obviously that we are going to make mistakes too. So don't worry. People, vamos a pasar varios ahorita. So, ¿quieren que les mande las correcciones todas de un solo o las voy mandando ahorita? No se las puedo mandar a uno porque ay, va a ser tan difícil mandárselas a cada cual. So,
chat?
En el chat, sí, aquí se la voy a mandar mejor, ¿ok? En el chat de Zoom. Me sale más fácil.
But as a direct message, teacher.
Exactly. That's what I will do. Okay. So, ahí le mando sus correcciones. Please read it. Morena. Okay. Try to work on those things. And actually, the most critical area is a structure. Prepositions. You need to know what you are saying. Okay. Me dijo taxes. Taxes, well, those are cars, right? You mean taxes. Okay.
Taxes.
So you are going to implement, apply, create, make new taxes. And I know the question, you didn't expect the question. So that's the thing. We need to expect what is unexpected, guys. So, por eso, cuidado con lo que mencionan. Si ustedes mencionan su ciudad, hay una remota posibilidad que yo les pregunte acerca de su ciudad. ¿Ok? Me menciona que vive con su perrito. Créame que le voy a preguntar de su perrito. Okay, so you need to know what things you are going to mention. Okay, so thank you so much, lady. Let's see, next one. I want to listen to Rene. Are you available right now?
Yes, of course.
Okay, sir. So let's begin right now. The question that I have for you is this. How do you deal with failure? Imagine you had I don't know, a project or something. At the end, you couldn't make it. It didn't happen. So how would you deal with it? Let's go.
Okay. Well, first of all, I think most of the people will fail in our life or in their life. So the thing is how we deal with that. We have a team. I'm not alone. So I'm gonna ask to my coworkers how to do things and where to think and analyze the situation, why we fail, right? And we're going to try to do different things. For example, an schedule and set some tasks and responsibilities to each member of the team, of course. And so I think we have to deal with the team to finish the task that we have. And I think we can do it, right?
Okay. What about if it is a personal failure, not involving a team or not involving even your job?
Well, if it is personal, I'm gonna analyze by myself the situation, trying to think what happened and what I want to do, right, in the future. If it is something that I really want to do, or if it is something that I don't know, maybe my family wanted to do, and that's why I didn't make a big effort to get the situation or the action, right? And yeah, trying to think positive that I can deal with whatever I want, just trying to do my best, right, in my personal life and in my job, of course.
Okay, good. Excellent. So you mentioned you could, well, you mentioned it could be something your family wanted to do or something like that. So let me know, talking about your family, who do you think that is the closest person in your family?
I think it's my mother, because I would like to be like her, because she's really humanity. She likes to help whoever she knows or whoever she trying to find help with her. And she has a big heart. So I think she is my mentor, and I want to be like her. So she's really close to me. Yeah, my mother.
Okay, good, excellent. So, talking about your mom, tell me a little bit more about her. What does she do? Does she work or she stays at home? So, what does she do?
Well, I think she works like a teacher since she was like 20s. So she has been working for 30 years, I guess, as a teacher of psychology. And she works with children about 15 years old. And well, she lives in Lourdes. She has to move to San Salvador to have the class. And currently she's having some lessons, virtual lessons with the children's, right? And she wants to keep working at the school that she is right now. And in a few years, she wants to move to another business, like her small company, like trying to work with my brother because he has his own company. So she wants to retire in 2 or 3 years, and yeah, trying to do something different like than right now.
Okay, good. I hope she retires soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that will be awesome for her. I would like to be her. So good, excellent, great. Mister, it was really good actually. I really like it. You will see your comments right there. So the little things that you need to practice. Recommendation, practice the TH sound in English. That's the most critical area that we have to work on. Besides it was really good.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Rene.
Thank you.
Let's go with Sarai now. She will be the next one. So, lady, let's begin right now. The question for you is, tell me about yourself, please.
About myself, okay. Well, I'm 24 years old. Next year, we're going to graduate as a logistics and distribution engineer. Let me think about myself in a job. I think that I'm a dedicated person. I'm not afraid about challenges. If something doesn't look interesting, probably I won't have the same feeling as if it has. I have around 5 years experience in different area since customer service until my currently area that is foreign trade. About my personal things, I like to read and visit new places, also spend time with my family.
Okay, so that's good. Let me ask you, what was the last trip you made? How was it? Where did you go? So tell us a little bit about it.
Yes, my last trip, let me think. I went to Esquipulas on September. That was my last long trip that I did. I went with my family because we had the I don't remember the free day of because Independence Day, and when government says that we will have the 16th for free too, I said, what will I do with too much free time? So I think I will visit my parents because I have, my family, because I have family in Guatemala. So I went there and they plan to visit Esquipulas because I have never been there in the past.
Okay, so good, excellent. Another thing you mentioned, and it sounds really interesting, it's your major in the university, logistics engineer. Well, Can you tell me a little bit about the major? What is it about? What are the things that you are supposed to, or you will be able to do at the end of this one? And stuff like that. So tell me a little bit about it.
Yes, related with my career, or probably the most important thing that I love of this area is because any day it's equal to another day before. Every day you affront challenges, and that's something interesting because at the end of the day, when you see that you could solve something that probably was difficult and you realize that you could do it, it's like I don't know, it's you feel like a satisfaction that you could do it. But technical, you know about warehousing, for example, about foreign trade, also about shippings, about trade, commerce, and things like that. So
Okay, what is foreign trade? What does it
foreign
mean?
trade, yes, is, for example, I will say an example and then I will try to do a definition. An example, for example, if you want the last iPhone and is the provider is selling it only in the United States, and you want to have it here in El Salvador, you will buy it in another country. So that's foreign trade. What you are doing, you are buying in another place. That's a simple example, but it could be about many kind of merchandising, a lot of cargo. In a technical definition, it could be like the interchange of things that could be goods or services between two entities that could be people or companies, etc., and that have agreements about payment and other things related. That it depends of the contract or something like that, or the things that you're buying between countries.
Okay, good, excellent. So how do you see yourself in your future as an engineer?
Well, I really imagine myself leading something important relating logistics. I also want to improve my skills because it's an area where you need to continue improving currently because, for example, laws changes each period, or probably depends of the governments that are in the moment. But in simple words, leading something interesting that could help probably not only my country, but also a region, for example, America or Central America or the world. We don't know.
Thank you so much. Excellent. We finished, lady. So it was really good. I really like it. You were able to answer this type of questions. So she mentioned the university. She needs to be ready, right, to talk about the university stuff. If you know that you don't have a lot of vocabulary, for example, about your profession, let's say, whatever, you don't know how to explain those things, so don't leave the conversation there, right? So that's something you have to do. Besides that, it was really good, so I really like it. A lot of information, the one that you mentioned there. So there are some little things that we need to work on. Basically, we need to be careful with adjectives and adverbs. Current or my currently job. Okay. So those little things. Besides that, it was good. Try to improve vocabulary. Try to go with an advanced type of vocabulary. The one that you use, it was good, but it can be better. Okay. So there you have some other details on the message that I sent. People, Vamos a seguir practicando ahorita. Let's continue practicing right now. We are going to come back again to trios. The question that I want you to prepare is the following. Give me a second. Well, it's not a question, it's just a statement. But let's talk about opinions. I want you to ask the person that is in the group, tell me your opinion about Michael Jackson. Well, I think that he's a good singer. Do you think he's a good singer? Why? What songs do you like? Well, my favorite Michael Jackson song, you know what? I don't really like Michael Jackson. I prefer Daddy Yankee. Oh, really? Do you think that he is better than Michael Jackson? Of course he is, because blah, I don't know. You say it, right? You tell me. So I want you, the other person, the persons that are listening, son dos, bombardeen a la otra persona con preguntas, okay? La otra persona try to answer. Remember, still you have the way, concept, example, story. That's something you can go and it will be easy. So guys, let's go right now. Let's continue practicing. Give me just a second. Recreate. Let's go, guys. Let's practice now. Let's wait for everybody, guys.
Okay.
Okay, people, we are going to start right now with your opinion about one topic. And I start with Samuel. Samuel, please tell us, what
Tell
is
me.
your opinion? Are virtual classes better than presential classes? So what do you think?
Okay, so in my opinion, we have advantage in presential class that virtual class, because we're going to know the classmate in person, and we're going to have an interview face to face, and probably we can do the project, or we create activity in the real time. So, but we have a virtual class. We're going to connect, and um, if you have enter to the computer, you don't go to the class the classroom. So if, for example, if your classroom is very far away from your house or from your work, you need to go to the car, to traffic. It's awful, you know. But we have advantage and it's advantage in the same time. Yeah, that's all.
Okay, so, well, tell me something. You said that we have advantages, disadvantages. Well, we don't get like the real interaction with another person face to face. So I guess, do you have, or are you studying the university or something else?
About me, if I
Yeah.
study, no, I'm studying English here in El Salvador. Yeah, when my university, well, I have my second career because I study English in the ITCA Megatecla Unión. I get my first my técnico, and I learned more English, and I try to and learn French too. But of kind of when I finish this career, I can stop. I can we couldn't try to practice in English in my last job. Just work. But I'm studying English here in El Salvador.
Okay, good.
Yep.
Let me ask you. So you said that, well, you were learning English, you were also learning French. So what do you think, or what is a recommendation that you should follow in order to learn a new language?
And for me, in my opinion, I think it's very important to listen to music. What kind of the language do you want to learn? Do you need to watching movies? I watch different kind of movies in French because this language is very difficult. We had a lot of time you can use in French, but change your cell phone, your settings in English. And if you don't be afraid to make mistake, because all kind of a different person, okay, the pronunciation is very good, but we need to talk. If it's someone, hey, this word you need to fix, you can pronounced and different, and the pronunciation is very different, as you say. So we need to, I think, sometimes we have feel scary if you want to, if you have that interview face to face, that we are you talking with you in the virtual, but face to face probably would be more nervous. But we need to believe in yourself. That's it.
Okay. Thank you so much. Good. So, Mr., you have the comments right there. Basically, it was really good. I really like how you were answering the question. It sounds like you are pretty confident on what you are saying, so that's really good. Okay. Still, there are other things that you need to be careful about. So you have it right there. What are the areas that you need to work on? Besides that, it was really good. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's continue with another person. And I want to listen to, let's go with Roxanne. Roxanne, please tell me, what is your opinion about the new, well, the new generations? What do you think about them?
Well, I think it's the result of the social environment and the influence of the previous generation. I think it's the result of evolution of the humanity, you know, that's why it's the way they behavior. Because we were talking this day, because we were talking about generations, maybe sometimes they are considered like a weak generation, especially the Z, maybe, but maybe it's a bad judgment, because sometimes they are just expressing their emotions that in previous generations they were like stop it or lock it. You know, they said, you don't cry because of this, or especially men don't cry. So everything is a balance, you know, but we need to identify if this just complaining or and they don't let like previous generation to be stepped on, you know, like it's not easy to be that someone can hurt them or something like that, or even the boss, they're in their jobs.
Okay. So let me ask you, well, I know you have kids, so how do you deal with these things? How do you deal with the, you know, the different reactions they could have? What is your day-by-day way to face this type of generational problems? How do you deal with it? What do you do?
First of all, recognizing if there's a problem, if there is a situation that we as a family or specifically my son or my daughter needs to get over, to go over the situation. And this is especially identify, trying to learn to listen, because it's hard to break the you know, the way to be, because our parents teach us it's not an excuse, because it doesn't have to be an excuse, because we need to change and be better, try to be better and listen to them, because sometimes we as a parents we want to do that, the thing we said, that things are as said, but with the conversation we can come to an agreement and understand their feelings, understand needs that are
Okay,
different, totally different to the ones we have.
good, excellent. Thank you so much. So the last question is, so, well, talking still about this same topic, what do you think that is something you cannot, well, what is something you think that is difficult for your generation to adapt nowadays? What is something really difficult to adapt to?
For my generation, it's difficult because for me it could be technology. You know, I'm not an expert at all in technology, but I know contemporary person, so people to me, and they are experts. They are experts. They are teachers in this area. But for me, at least for me, it's difficult technology.
Why do you think that you have problems with it?
Because maybe it's not natural for me. I don't know. You know, I always admire from the newest generation that they are not afraid. I think, for example, when I was starting to use a computer, you have this feeling that you can break it down or something like that, but the new generation didn't feel, they know that they can do it. So maybe it's as still, I feel still it's scary to break down something or something like that.
Thank you so much.
But sometimes my screen, it's turning around. I need to talk to call my son, please fix it. So
Okay, good, excellent. Roxanne, thank you so much. I like
you.
the way that you answer the questions, so that's really good. It was actually, you sound like you are confident on the area that you are talking, so I really like it.
If it's something that I know, it's just teacher, but when it's not, I was talking to Morena, that for me, it's like, I feel nervous. I feel like I'm gonna be in blank when I'm not.
Don't worry, you did a great job. Still,
Thank
there
you.
are some little things you need to work on,
Yeah.
and you have them right there, the endings.
Thank you.
When do you say, is it turned, turned, or turned? What is the right pronunciation? So that's something you need to work a little bit with. Besides it, it was really good. So thank you so much. Great job. Great. People, we finished today with this one, guys. Les dije que íbamos a tener el debate. Don't worry, we will have it. But let's see something that we are going to do. People, todavía, este día envíenme la tarea si no la han enviado, guys. Hay bastantes personas que no la han enviado still. So send it, guys. Please, still it will be taken with the normal score, right? 10. So send
Teacher,
it today. Yes, tell me.
I have questions. You going to send in the email or the WhatsApp group in your private WhatsApp group?
You can send it to my personal WhatsApp, okay?
Okay, get
So
it.
send it there, okay?
Get it.
Sarai, tell me.
Yes, teacher. I already sent it. I sent it yesterday at 10 p.m. But are you going to confirm us or something like that to know that I didn't send it to someone else?
We can confirm it now. Let's see. I haven't checked it, guys. Solo 2 personas se las he revisado, así que the rest, no, I haven't. But if you send it, that's okay. So send it to my personal WhatsApp. People, let's see.
My homework yesterday, teacher.
Yeah, you sent it yesterday. Yes, I saw it. Let's see. Give me a second. Yeah, you send it there. It's there. Thank you. You have it there. También vamos a decir, no, ustedes saben, if you send it already, that's okay. So people, send it. Si saben que no lo han enviado, please send it, okay? Still there's time for you to do it. Let's say, guys, just to finish right now, vamos a ver what are we going to be discussing tomorrow. So we are going to continue with the debate, guys. On your book, I want you to investigate this. Page 27 on your book. So find out about who are the baby boomers. Are you considered a baby boomer? Do you know baby boomers? The generation X, we know what is the generation X. There is a generation Y. They call it generation Y. Who are they? So that one, bridge the gap. What does it mean? What is that vocabulary? Okay. So people, and tomorrow we are going to continue working with vocabulary. We are going to continue working with this one, with the exercises that we, no, not the exercises, with the vocabulary. And this one, guys, we will use it for the exam as well. The last exam, we are going to see this one. And Samuel, thank you. Ya lo recibí ahí. So, and that's what we are going to be working with. Okay, so please send the homework as well, guys. Don't forget to do it. And let's go, guys, to the last activity right now, okay? What is it going to be? Otro listening exercise. ¿Por qué? Porque el jueves, guys, el miércoles, próximo miércoles, vamos a tener un listening exam. Okay, it will be a listening exercise. Entonces, ese lo vamos a tener and it will be graded. Es la última actividad de the last graded activity. So, va a valer un punto. Entonces, it's important we prepare for this one, right? So, let's go right now. Let's continue working with the TOEFL exercises. Get a piece of paper, guys. Get a pen, a piece of paper. Get ready for this one, guys. And let's go right now, okay? So people, in this one, we are going to be listening for expressions of agreement. So what are the expressions of agreement? When they say that they agree with something, right? Like, for example, so am I think the same way. So usually it shows a positive statement. Pay attention to this one, guys. Let's go right now. Al final lo enviamos al WhatsApp, guys. The final score. Pueden tomarle una picture o pueden hacerlo de un solo en el WhatsApp, whatever you want. So let's go. Listening for expressions of agreement. So do I, me too, I'll say, isn't it? You can say that again, okay? Agreement with a negative sentence, me neither, neither do I, neither did I don't either, stuff like that. They indicate agreement, but in a negative situation, right?
TOEFL exercise 11. In this exercise, listen carefully to the short conversation and question in the recording, and then choose the best answer to the question. You should pay attention to expressions of agreement. Number 1.
I'd like to take a trip down the coast this weekend.
Me too.
What does the woman mean? Number 2.
I would like to see Matt elected to the town.
Number 1 still.
Number 2.
I would like to see Matt elected to the town council next month.
So would I. What does the man mean? Number 3.
I'm not sure if I should take beginning or intermediate French next semester.
Neither am I.
What does the woman mean? Number 4.
The food in the cafeteria is not exactly the best food I've ever tasted.
You can say that again.
What does the woman mean? Number 5.
This party certainly has been fun.
I'll say.
What does the man mean? Number 6.
I'm not about to condone what she did.
I'm not either.
What does the woman mean? Number 7.
Those people upstairs always have such loud parties.
Don't they?
What does the man mean? Number 8.
This meal is really delicious.
Isn't it?
What does the woman mean? Number 9.
I can't imagine what he was thinking about when he bought that car.
Neither can I.
What does the woman mean? Number 10.
This should be a 2-semester course. 1 semester is just not enough time to learn all the material.
You can say that again.
What does the man mean?
And that's about it, guys. Let's get the answers. You can send it before the answers, right? So send please your answers, guys. Let's do it. Then we will see it. Send that to the WhatsApp group, guys. You have the answers right there. Because of time, give me a second. Sorry, just give me a second. Because of time, tomorrow we will see how we did, okay? You have the answers right there. So I will send you the link for you to see the whole video so you will know what your mistake was as well, so you can pay attention to it. But I think it was kind of easy, you know.
Teacher,
Yes, sir.
I tried to make a resume right there, writing. And can I send you for your advices?
Oh yeah, sure. No problem. Send it. Okay.
Thank you.
And I'll be checking that when I'll tell you what are the things that you should change.
Thank you so much.
Okay, guys, we have it right there. I'll send you the video so you can check it later on. And tomorrow we will see how we did on this one. Continue working on your listening, guys. That's something that will help you a lot. You have it right there. So, guys, preparen pregunta, perdón, en el libro 27, página 27, look at the generations, try to find information about it. Tomorrow we are going to continue with the little debate we had, okay? So, guys, that's it. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a wonderful night. Take care, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now, guys.
See you tomorrow.
See ya.
Bye, guys.
Take care, guys. Bye.